Something very, very special was going on in 1976. There were a group of artists here who had amassed a certain degree of craft and talent, and they were just raring to go. The community center in which Penumbra is housed, I used to be the artistic director for that community center, and they got a grant for $150,000, and they hired me to implement it. I hired 20 actors at $150 a week, and everybody was happy. And we just began doing work. What made that possible was a community that was forward-looking and valued art and expected that art would be appreciated in future generations. The auditorium in which we sit is part of the building of this community center. They didn't know there was going to be a Penumbra. They had no clue that there was going to be a black professional theater company here that ended up shaping theater around the world. They just knew that this was part of a good life and that black people needed access to that, and that the larger society was never going to provide it, so it was up to them to do it. I grew up in this neighborhood. I've terrorized alleys and tipped over trash cans and all this whole neighborhood. August Wilson and I used to have an argument about culture. And he said culture is something that you put in your pocket and you take wherever you go. I always argued that it's in the dirt, that it's closer to us. When I had the opportunity to ply my craft, to exercise my artistic citizenship, I did as Booker T. Washington suggested. I put down my bucket where I was. And so this theater has grown into an international influence in theater, and it's in a place that when we leave Minnesota, people don't even think there's black people in Minnesota. So to have a black theater here that is as influential as Penumbra is a bit of a conundrum, but it's where we were. It's who we are. My daughter is carrying on. She's the artistic director now. I'm artistic director emeritus. I didn't choose her to do it. In fact, I tried my very best to talk her out of it. Mid-size arts will break your heart. There's never enough of anything. So it can be fabulously rewarding, but very difficult. And I didn't want that for her. I wanted her to find a way to make the world better and then make some money at the same time.
It's an amazing thing to be able to celebrate 40 years. And it's a tremendously humbling thing as well, because so many of the theaters that began out of the Black Arts movement are no longer with us. I can't tell you the committed, generous, brilliant, talented company of artists who believe in this place and see it as a home and really want to ensure that this place is something that is thriving and is available for many generations to come.
I'm so proud that she has chosen in her leadership to not burn up what we did, but found the worth and the power in it and carries it forward.